James Gunn has to be livid right now. I'm telling you. James Gunn has to be not only livid, probably a little scared. Probably shaking in his pink boots right about now. Because the sharks are circling James Gunn right now. You got Zack Snyder over here reminding people of who the real Superman is. Henry Cavill. He posted this a couple of days ago. Right here, Henry Cavill is Superman. And then you got this right here. You got Netflix. Netflix in the UK. An hour after Warner Brothers tried to promote Beta Superman. With this right here. Right? This post. Trying to promote this weak-ass speech that this Beta Superman gave in James Gunn's Superman movie, which, by the way, these dummies actually believed they were cooking with this one. You know? They closed out this entire movie with this speech, which is very forgettable, by the way. And this after their version of Superman was literally getting belt to ass the entire movie. Right? He was left sleeping in the snow, tucked in, only for his pooch to come on in and save him, right? That was the theme of this Superman movie. It was Superman getting saved by just about everyone. Hawkgirl, right? Which was like the worst version of Hawkgirl that I've ever seen. How is it that we got a better Hawkgirl in CW than this major blockbuster movie? Right? But anyway, Warner Brothers posted this right here, trying to promote their dog shit movie, Superman. And then here comes Netflix, right? 1v1, who wins? Black Adam versus Henry Cavill, Superman, the real Superman. And let's look at this. Let's look at these ratios here. Look at this right here. Look at the numbers that Beta Superman is doing compared with the numbers that the real Superman, Henry Cavill Superman, generates. Look at this right here. This, I'm telling you, this should be a wake-up call for James Gunn. The men are coming back. Good movies are coming back. The Snyderverse, which has a passionate fan base, say what you will. The passion that the Snyderverse has, I don't think any other franchise right now has it, bro. I'm telling you. The DCU certainly doesn't have the level of passion that the Snyderverse has. Right? I mean, when you got your flagship movie, right? Superman, that should be your flagship movie. And it's trailing by the worst DCEU movie, Black Adam, on HBO Max. I'm telling you, this is a disaster for James Gunn. And if this sale goes through, if Warner Brothers does in fact get sold to Skydance, I'm telling you right now, it is GG's for James Gunn, because this is what's coming. Right here, look at this. Joe Manganiello reignites sell WB to Netflix after Zack Snyder DC post. That's right. If you guys did not know, this was the vision that Zack Snyder had. Look at this right here. This is Deathstroke, ladies and gentlemen. This is Slade Wilson. The DCU, James Gunn would never do anything like this. They're not interested in something like this. Right? This was an image shared by Zack Snyder right after sharing an image of the real Superman, Henry Cavill. And look at this right here. Honestly, what geniuses over at Warner Brothers saw this and they were like, no, let's bring in Crypto instead. Let's bring in Beta Superman instead that gets belt to ass the entire movie. Let's do that. And I'm telling you right now, I am beginning to see the cracks. I am beginning to see the desperation by James Gunn and his cronies over there. I'm telling you, chat, I'm beginning to see it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Look at this right here. right? This is a reply to the post by Zack Snyder. I'm sorry, Zack Snyder. Did not mean to insult you by calling you James Gunn. But this is a reply, right? Henry Cavill is Superman. And then these doofuses, right, with the Justice Gang, which is the stupidest name ever. The Justice Gang. Last time I checked, being a gang was bad. Right? Now we're trying to make it cool. Like, what are we doing here? It's the Justice League. Or maybe the Super Friends. The Justice Gang is stupid. But this is what the account replied with, right? And again, it's complete cringe. These dummies over here, they are full on coping at this point. They replied with this right here. Guy Gardner is Green Lantern. I gotta say, man, and this might be controversial. But again, you know me, you know Big Count Izzy. I'm going to share with you the truth, right? I'm going to open your eyes, peel them back, hold your head, and show you the truth. That's what I do. That's what I care about you. Which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. But again, I saw the Green Lantern in this new Superman movie. And there's a scene in here, and I don't want to show it to you because this video might get taken down. But if for the few of you that have seen the Superman movie, there is a scene where there's a bunch of tanks, and here comes Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, right? He comes in and he saves the day. He's like making these hands and middle fingers to flip the tanks over. And I'm like thinking, wait a minute, where is like the glow? And why the hell is he walking? He's literally strolling down the desert, flipping these tanks over, and the only constructs you see are the hands coming out of the earth. There's no glow around him. There's no aura, right? There's no like light. There's nothing. It's just these constructs. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? What is this, like Miss Marvel? Like, this is like the power that Miss Marvel has in the MCU. Like, I remember seeing the Green Lantern movie, right? I forget his name, the actor, Deadpool guy. At the very least, when he came into the shot, he was flying. You're telling me a Green Lantern has the power to fly and he's going to walk? It's stupid. It's stupid. It's completely stupid. This is the worst version of Green Lantern I've seen. I've seen better shit on the CW. I mean, hell, we got a better Green Lantern in the beginning of, what was it? Was it Justice League? Where we got the fight scene between Darkseid and the heroes of Earth and prehistoric times. We got a better Green Lantern there than this garbage character. Yeah, bro. I am looking forward to the return of Zack Snyder. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. Right? And I get a lot of people in my comment section saying, oh, just another Snyder, bro. At least we're passionate, right? At least we're passionate for something that's actually good. This is good, right? This right here. The best live-action Batman we have gotten, Ben Affleck's Batman. This is good. This, Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. Awesome. Not this garbage over here, bro. This garbage character, this Superman, I guess they're calling him, bro. Look at Zack Snyder laughing at the dog shit that is the DCU. I am counting the days. I'm telling you right now, we are going to see a return, right? The men are coming back. Bye-bye, James Gunn. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.